Everyone wants to be liked. Everyone wants approval. But what if I told you trying to please everyone can slowly destroy your peace, your confidence, and even your purpose? This is not just a story about a donkey. It's a story about you. In a small countryside village, a father and his young son were preparing for a long journey. They owned very little, just some food, some hope, and one donkey. The donkey was old, calm, and obedient. It had helped the family for years. The father believed this journey would change their future. So early one morning, they left the village. The son sat on the donkey. The father walked beside him. At first, everything felt peaceful. As they passed the first group of villagers, people started whispering. "Look at that boy," someone said, "riding comfortably while his poor father walks. What kind of son does that?" Another added. The father heard every word. He felt embarrassed, ashamed. He looked at his son and said, "Come down. I will ride instead." The son obeyed. They continued walking. Now the father sat on the donkey, and the son walked beside him. Soon they passed another group of people. This time the voices were louder. "Look at this man," someone scoffed. "Strong and healthy, riding the donkey while a small child walks. What a selfish father." The father's heart sank. He stopped the donkey. "No," he said softly, "this is not right either." The father lifted his son onto the donkey. Both of them sat together. Slowly, they continued the journey. For a moment, they thought they had found balance. But peace never lasts when you chase opinions. Soon, another crowd appeared. "This is cruelty," someone shouted. "Two people on one donkey? That poor animal," another said. "Some people have no mercy." The son looked at his father. The father felt confused and tired. Determined to avoid criticism, the father made one last decision. They both got off the donkey. Now, the donkey walked freely, and the father and son walked behind it. Surely no one could criticize this. Or so they thought. As they walked, laughter erupted. "Look at these fools. They have a donkey and still walk. What's the point of owning anything if you don't use it?" The father stopped walking. He felt empty. He sat down on a stone. The donkey stood quietly. The son watched his father closely. After a long silence, the father spoke. The father looked his son in the eyes. "If you live for people's approval," he said, "you will never live in peace. People don't see your intentions. They see from their own pain, their own beliefs, their own frustrations. You cannot carry every opinion and still move forward." The son nodded slowly. The father stood up. He placed his son on the donkey, and this time he ignored the voices. They continued the journey without looking back, because finally they understood something powerful. Your life is not a public performance. You try to please everyone, you will disappoint yourself. If you follow every opinion, you will lose direction. And if you let criticism control you, you will never move forward. One of the most dangerous traps in life is believing that everyone's opinion deserves your attention. It doesn't.